Hi, everybody. Thank you, Dave, for inviting us and to kick off the DC group. We are BEM Controls. My name is Rashik Rahman, and I'm the Chief Strategy Officer. And what we do is try to make that mess that you see in this picture easier for building owners. So we take all these messy things, we pull them together in a single pane of glass, so it's easier for building managers, owners, and whatnot to control their problem. So the issue that we're touching in the same way that Enviro is that 95% of US commercial properties are less than 50,000 square feet, and 99% of them have no building energy management system. As a result, millions of dollars are wasted every year in energy, and the reason is, frankly, these systems sold by Honeywell and whatnot start anywhere from $250,000 per year with $15,000 a month type fees. So basically very unaffordable for the system. What we've found really is sort of four types of users are valuing our product. One is the facilities managers who are now faced with energy management issues. They're also seeing a lot of new IoT devices on. They can't manage these, and they need a single way to look at them. Property owners are also facing rising energy costs as occupancy changes, and then also energy auditors are looking to see if they can add on energy management to their offerings. Many of them are doing retrofits, but they want to continue to have relationships, and we've worked with a number of energy auditors to add on energy control to that. And finally, we've been working with a number of product vendors who are looking at how do we both incorporate our devices like thermostats into a broader energy management platform, or maybe even add smarts to devices that we have. It's a huge market, $58 billion globally spent on energy management systems, about $30 billion of that in the US, $5 billion or so in the market where both we and Enviros play, which is energy efficiency. There's 5.2 million small and medium commercial buildings in the US alone. We got a number that there's about 2 million in Thailand as well. So then a number of global places. That's expected to grow by more than 20%, by more than 10% by 2020. And the result is these buildings are actually getting bigger, even if the number isn't. So our platform is called BEMOS Plus. It's an open energy management platform delivered as software as a service. Kind of four key things. We cover all the devices that you see there. You'll actually see a demo of our platform in the back. But we have a couple of things. One is vendor and protocol agnostic. So it works with all the major building energy management protocols like BACnet, Wi-Fi, Zigbee, et cetera. We have our own machine learning algorithms that are designed to work on increasing comfort within buildings. We also have remote control, so you can run it from the moon if you want, and archived historical data. We actually keep this data not only for our own analytics, but also for many of our customers who are interested in reporting this information for measurement and verification purposes. The marketplace is really kind of on two sides. The large commercial buildings we talked about before, who have their own proprietary systems, and then the smart home products. Some of us have them at home, Nest, SmartThings, et cetera. We play in the middle space. It looks very crowded. Again, all of these are providing their own, generally, software plus hardware kind of solutions. We are device protocol agnostic, hardware agnostic, and we're also significantly much lower cost than all of these. We've had some pretty serious traction recently. So we kind of started off, it was a group of professors at Virginia Tech. So we've worked closely with the home institution, but then most recently we've worked with Prince George's County and the city of Alexandria, Virginia, signed some deals there. And we're actually rapidly looking at opportunities abroad. Our CEO, who couldn't be here tonight to make the pitch, is actually in China working on some deals currently. So we're trying to take this global as fast as possible. This is the team, a lot of PhDs. The one you should care about is the founder and CEO, Dr. Rahman. He's a president of the IEEE Power and Energy Society, 30 years of experience in consulting to a number of utilities, including locally Dominion Energy and others. And I'm the business guy. I've got a background in O-Power and a number of energy startups here in the DC area. We work very closely with Dave. Dave's been very helpful to us and a number of other advisors in the DC area. Shout out to Will, who's speaking as well. He was very involved in the beginnings of this company as well. Our business model is we're targeting 100 public sector customers in the Mid-Atlantic with large energy bills in the next 2 years. Again, we think 3 to 6 month customer acquisition cycle. SaaS we talked about earlier, really a kind of attractive 5-year pricing to deliver a 3-year payback in these models. We're looking for money, so if you've got it, please see me in the back. But more importantly, we need it for kind of 3 key things. One is to continue to hire biz dev and customer support to scale all of those places we're talking to. And then we're also looking at enhancing the robustness of the product, making it more enterprise grade. Thanks to Marco for supporting us from CIT. So they've been one of our funders in the past. We have about $3 million in funding from DOE, National Science Foundation, and other organizations that kind of helped get us started. So our product is really R&D complete. We're now really taking it to market. And that's me.
Is it lag?
Yeah.
Thanks. Going global is tough. Do you plan to service those deals directly or use a distributor?
So we're looking at local partners, definitely. The other thing is we're leveraging our kind of academic roots to work with local universities to do maybe even sort of local product development to expand it. So the actual platform was built on an open source thing. DOE tasked us with building that open source platform. So we'll probably use that to kind of build out local customizations and then plug it into our commercial offering.
What kind of traction are you currently getting with the marketplace? I saw Prince George's County, I saw Virginia, but as far as the commercial sector marketplace, what kind of traction are you guys getting?
So we've actually worked with a number of smaller companies with sort of smaller places, largely in a kind of proof of concept phase. So we've done that similar to what Enviro has, and we've focused. I think we've had better luck with the commercial building because kind of our pricing model is a kind of it's SaaS, but it's really upfront for a number of years, like a 5-year program, and so that tends to work well with the public sector type setups.
Can you talk more about the team, how you met, how long you've been working together?
Sure. So the team itself kind of comes out. We're basically a spin out from Virginia Tech. So they've been working together for about 15 years. Many of them are actually, and Murat Kuzlu, who's in the back here, is one of our team members. You can speak to him as well. They have been working on developing it together. I've been working on and off with the company for probably the past year now in kind of business development strategy.
In such a crowded marketplace, as you showed the graphic before,
Yes.
How do you differentiate yourself from all the other companies that are doing exactly this, and knowing that you're going into a company or a customer that has been pitched many, many times in the past?
Yes, and the funny challenge is we face competitors here in the DC area. So Senseware and Aquacore, some of you probably know in the room, are here as well. We've actually talked to both of them, and in many cases they actually would like to partner with us because we provide that open platform that they can't. Most of those tend to focus on, I've got my Apple type, I've got my hardware solution that talks to my software. As long as the building has those open protocols, we can talk to it anywhere. So that's kind of what we're focused on.
Could you identify or clarify who you think your ideal customer is, and what's the conversation you have with them?
So the ideal customer we found recently that we've had the most traction with is, again, that we call it a large energy user in the public sector. You can think of it can be anything from a government building to a school system. So we'd probably have that first conversation with the energy manager, work together to do a initial proof of concept somewhere, do quickly, and then try to expand closely. So that's how we've had success with Alexandria, for example. We're also Dr. Aman is very very connected to the Arlington energy management team and has served them for a while. So we've worked that model. We'd like to, I think, use that as the demo for more commercial. To your earlier question, to kind of more commercial attraction.
And do you think that translates very well with the global markets? Sort of connecting to this question here.
Earlier question, yeah. So on the global side, what we've found is a number of university professors have been interested in our platform and maybe even want to start their own ventures. They're engineering professors like Dr. Aman. And so they've come to us and said, okay, can you deliver this to me in some sort of a package thing? And we've been working on partnerships that way to make that happen.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thanks.